welcome to the first YouTube video. Today we'll be talking about how TikTok has killed YouTube and how sad that makes me. YouTube is one of my favorite things to watch, growing up. Get home from school, really excited to watch your new YouTube video from your favorite YouTuber. See if they've posted, or maybe they have an upload schedule. You gotta wait for it, and you'd be wanting the video to be 15-20 minutes long if possible. But that just doesn't exist nowadays. It almost seems like back during it feels like 2020 during COVID when TikTok really became a thing, and everyone switched to short form content. And I don't think a lot of people are really taking into account the damages of short form content. Attention spans are cooked. I notice it in myself. I'll be scrolling reels, and then next thing I know, time's just flowing by and I didn't even realize. And it's kind of sad to see, but YouTube should still be around. I'm sure it will stay around for a while, but it's just sad to see a lot of the old school YouTubers kind of fall off. People aren't giving as much attention to it, as everyone kind of just doom scrolls now. And in my personal experience, I think it's good to get away from the short form content and try to watch stuff that's more informational and has more substance. Short form's kind of killed creativity in the sense of everyone's just doing the same thing, trying to get the same type of views from the same type of content. Another thing is rage bait. Rage bait has become so common in all sorts of content types because it gets engagement. People like to hate on things. It's a lot easier than saying something positive usually. So everyone's just switching to rage bait. Nothing you see on TikTok or Instagram is gonna be real most of the time. And I think that's what I miss about YouTube the most is the YouTuber that you watch is put in time and effort to come up with a good idea for the video of what their audience wants to see, and it's gonna be original. Usually, most of the time, YouTubers make it big because they found their niche and what they can be creative with, and what gets them views. They almost found a community in a way, and it doesn't necessarily feel like we have that as much with the short form content. But with all that being said, I am motivated to start my own YouTube channel. I've wanted to since I was 12, and never really committed to it. But now I'm older and I don't care for views or money or anything like that. I would just want to use the platform of YouTube to post my thoughts, and maybe it'd be cool if we built a little community of people who share similar interests and similar ideas. This will be the first YouTube video. It's going to be really chopped. I'm really bad at talking into a microphone to nobody, but I'm sure I'll get better as it goes. Got a few ideas for some of my next videos, so we'll see how those turn out. But this is it for now. And if you lasted the 4 minutes that this YouTube video was, maybe your attention span isn't cooked from TikTok. Who knows?